Hi guys, Josh Nevin here with Marketers Cruise. This video is on joint ventures and how to find them. First of all, we're just going to go through, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, and if you do have any questions from the video, please make sure to leave us a comment. It always helps to get comments for us to know how we can make better videos. So first of all, just to recap, let's go through the process of a joint venture. So basically you have two joint venture partners. One has a product, the other one has either a database of buying customers, whether they do it via email, physical mail, text messaging, or whatever it may be. The real thing is you want to have a database or dealing with someone with a database of buying customers, not just random people that may have signed up to something but never actually bought anything, because you'll get much better results if they have that trust relationship with the database owner in the first place. Then you put together a bit of marketing material or an ad email or a campaign together to drive traffic into that product's website for them to be able to then purchase that, where the owner of the product gets paid their percentage, which is usually the majority of it, and then the database JV partner, they get their commission as such. So that's how it works for them to be able to get some money coming in from literally just doing next to nothing. Now, I apologise if there's a few little kid voices in the background. We are in lockdown for this coronavirus, so with two little ones running around, it's a bit hard sometimes to get some work done. So where do you find joint venture partners? So in the link just down below, you'll see in the comments and also in the just under the video there will be a link to a spreadsheet or a document that's just literally got 1 to 10 on it, and then also a little dash in the middle there. So that is for you to be able to come up with this here to write your list. So first of all, you need to identify, are you somebody with a list or are you somebody with a product? Now, if you've got a list, you have a look at what sort of things your list has been buying from you in the past, what products you've offered to them, and then think about what other sorts of products might be ideal for them, and go from there. Now, this whole process here is designed for you to be able to just get started. So the first thing you want to do is you want to write down 10 people that you know that are in business that either have a list or they have a product. So if you've already got a really good list and you want to find more products, think about writing down a list of people that have got products. If you've got products, think about people who you might know that have also got products but also may have a really strong list from that as well. So just to start off with, you just start with 10. And then from the 10, you then want to go through and write down whether or not they're going to have the list or the database, the product, or they may be somebody with both. Because if you've got a list and also like a database and a product, and they've got a database and a product, you could possibly do a crossway promotion whereby they promote your product to a new database, which can give you more sales, and they can promote their product to your database to get more sales. And then the next thing to do, pick up the phone. If these are 10 people that you know, you'll have some sort of a relationship with them, and you just ring up and start the conversation. Just say, hey, how's it going? Look, I was just wondering, in these turbulent times, if you wanted to do a bit of a joint venture on either your product or with your database. I know you've got a lot of buying customers that have bought from you in the past. To help boost sales, would you be open to having a conversation around doing a joint venture there, whereby for everyone who buys from your list, I pay you a percentage, whether it be 5, 10, 15, 20, 50, whatever the percentage may be. That's up to you guys to negotiate. Obviously, you want it to be a win-win situation all the time. If you have people that you have then gone through and created another list of businesses that you'd like to do business with, then you may start out by doing an email campaign to them, just shooting them an email via LinkedIn, or if you've got their email, popping them an email going, hey, just wondering if you're open to strategic alliances or if you'd be open to doing a joint venture. I think there's something that we could do together that could benefit both of us. Some people have got all their stuff they do via text messages and phone calls. So if you do text messages and WhatsApp and other social networking sections, hey Bobby, that's the other way to do it as well. But the main thing is you just got to get out there and start having conversations and talking with people. Now, given obviously the light of the current situation with coronavirus, being able to do your meetings via Skype or Zoom or over the phone, there's no reason why we can't keep moving forward with our businesses these days. So it all just starts with the idea. If you have an idea, it is what makes the difference between the next person who may have all the knowledge in the whole wide world, but if they haven't got that idea and they don't take it out to build partnerships and relationships with people, they won't get anywhere. A lot of people out there are one-stop shop sort of mind. They just want to get in there and they just want to take from the people they're working with to get as much as they can, and then bail on them and not really have any way of giving back. But what you've got to realise is that for business to be successful, you need to plant seeds. Now, seeds aren't literally the physical seeds. You need to plant seeds in the relationships that you have with people who are also in business and also your customers as well as your suppliers. These seeds are like a relationship. If you plant them and you fail to water them, they will die and they will wither away. To give you an idea, I had a phone call with with our travel agent that is booking the Marketers cruise for us, and we're now looking at new dates, either later in 2021 or early 2022, because the coronavirus has put our cruise on hold for the time being for January 2021. And we were just having a conversation around doing joint ventures and working together. And one of the other deals that I'm working on at the moment is in gold, and an actual physical mine being sold, like trying to sell an actual mine. And it just so happened that our travel agent, as wonderful and amazing that she is, she also used to be an investment broker. So she used to find her clients things to invest in. So from just being able to have that conversation, I've now got somebody who's going to go out to her database and to her connections that she's got a really strong personal relationship with, to see if anyone would be interested in pre-purchasing gold at a discounted rate from this mine that we're trying to sell to get set up, because it's been proven that there is there's a decent amount of gold within this mine. So it's a win for her, because her clients then see her diversifying and being creative, but also helping them make some money as well. And for her, it's an opportunity that she could make a bit of money off of it as well, because again, it's a joint venture. So you need to then start doing the things that allow you to tweak and fine-tune your relationships, but also the joint ventures. So if you do a campaign out to a smaller group as a test, you can then get some feedback. If it goes out to a group of people that you guys know personally, you can actually ask them directly for feedback, or even set them up as a feedback form, a survey form, to go out to the database a couple of days later to ask them, hey, we noticed you clicked on it, but you didn't buy any, or like you clicked on it to buy it, but you didn't end up buying it. Do you mind letting us know as to why, so we can make sure that we're making our services as good as possible for you. If you do all those sorts of things, you will see things start to pick up. You will see sales start to come through, and revenue will start to grow, all because of that. So that's basically how do you find a joint venture. You just got to sit down, write a list, get out there, start talking to people, use the phones at the moment, because obviously COVID-19, the virus, is locking everyone down, and go from there. Coming up next, guys, we're going to do a video on joint venture accounting and how to make it work. So we've had a lot of questions around, how do you track the sales? How do you track to make sure that the person with the product who's making the sales is actually going to, pay you properly and everything like that? And there's a couple of really great tools coming up in the next video. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you get a notification as soon as that happens. And also leave us a comment if you are looking forward to seeing that video, or if you have any questions from this video. Thanks so much, guys. I'll see you soon.